Hey guys! So today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Main Street. If you guys follow me on my Animal Crossing Tumblr, then you will have already seen photos of all of these buildings, but I still wanted to do a video tour just so that you guys could get a little bit of a closer look at my designs, because I know that the photos don't always show you everything. And so yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So the first place that we are going to start is up here. I thought it would be a good idea if we just went round in a circle. So we're basically going to start over here with Nook Homes, which is where we work. That is the estate agents. Don't really need to show you guys what that looks like, because if you have the game then you'll know, and I didn't actually design that. So yeah, moving on to our next building over here, which is the hospital. I always thought that this was a really weird place to put a hospital, like right next to an estate agent and right next to a school, but anyway, on we go. Okay, so this is my hospital waiting area, and I don't really know what the best camera angle would be for these sort of room tour things, so I'm just kind of have to play around with those. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like when you walk in. It's kind of a tight squeeze just because I had to put those planter things in because I thought they were really nice, and then again up here at the desk you're kind of like smushed in if you're an Animal Crossing character, but you know what, I don't care. I do wish the room was a little bit bigger though, so that you did have room to walk around. I mean, I could have just took that planter thing out of the middle, but I feel like it needed to be there, so there's that. And yeah, this is kind of what the room looks like. I think that it looks like a very authentic hospital waiting room. You got those plants up on the walls that they always seem to have at hospitals. You have a plain white wall, color scheme. I also added this really funky rug, mainly just because I felt like the room needed a rug, which I feel like with a lot of my rooms, as you guys will see in this town tour. Okay, so this is my doctor's office, and as you guys can see, again, it's a very plain white room, very doctor-ish. We have our doctor's desk, we have a first aid kit, we have an operating table over here with Mael, I believe that is, on the table, with our nurse Canberra, and this doctor dear whose name I don't know because I've never seen her before. And yeah, looks like they're operating. Looks like she's very sick. Again, quite a tight squeeze in here, and then there's just like a normal hospital bed there as well. And yeah, nothing too special. Again, just another white room because that's what I think a doctor's office looks like. Okay, so this is my hospital patients ward. Again, as you guys can see, a very tight squeeze, which again you'll find a lot in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. It's like you have to have a tight squeeze if you want to have everything you want in a room. But yeah, this is what the hospital ward looks like. As you guys can see, we have some sick patients over here. This is probably not the best camera angle. Hold on. Sorry if I'm making you sick with all the changing of angles, but it's the only way to show you guys everything properly. And yeah, I guess I put too many lights in here if I'm honest, but I really like the light addition to Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, so I have them in every room. But yeah, these are our sick villagers. Hopefully the hospital is taking good care of them. I really am actually not that happy with this room in particular for some reason. I just feel like there was something missing in it, but I have no idea what. I definitely have redesigned this a couple of times, and this is kind of what I left it with. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm missing anything. I definitely feel like I am for some reason. Okay, so moving on to my school, which is the new and improved school, because if you guys have Happy Home Designer, then you know that the first time you design the school, you are only allowed to design one room, but then later on Isabel comes back to you to remodel the school and you get 3 rooms. So if we go ahead inside, you guys will get to see my new and improved 3-room school. Okay, so this is the hallway, which is a long room. If I zoom out this way, you guys can probably see it a lot better. Now, what I really like about this room in particular are the hanging plants on the ceiling. I think that these are so pretty and a really great addition to Happy Home Designer, and I just really love them. And I think they add a lot to the room. I think it makes it look a lot more sophisticated and mature, I think, for a school. So definitely really loving this room, and as you guys can see, it is very symmetrical, which I think you will find a lot of in my town tour. Like, I really love whenever rooms are really symmetrical like this, and I don't know why. I just find it very pleasing that this hall is very symmetrical. But yeah, okay, moving on into some classrooms. Ooh, okay, as you guys can see, there's some villagers sleeping over here, some learning, and our lecturer is facing the wrong way. Anyway, this is supposed to be the sports room, and I say it's supposed to be the sports room because none of the animals are actually playing any sports. So yeah, as you guys can see, I think this is a very well designed sports room. You got all your major sports. You got football over here, you got basketball, you got tennis, you got some gymnastic equipment at the back. Like, I really just provided everything for the villagers, even though they're not playing any sports right now. I haven't actually seen any villagers play sports in this room, and I don't know if it's because this room was originally the indoor classroom. If you guys play Happy Home Designer, then I think you know what I'm talking about. But originally, this was my first schoolroom I designed, but I wanted to completely redesign that room, and so instead this is the sports room, and I don't know if that's why the villagers aren't playing sports, or if there's just too much stuff in this room. I'm not sure, but either way, they've never been playing sports. They've always been sitting at the side, listening to someone teach them, so I don't really know what the deal is with that, but yeah. Moving on to our other classroom. As you guys can see, this is my second classroom, and it is more of a classroom type set, and this might be like one of the very few rooms that actually doesn't have ceiling lights. I do like it to have ceiling lights in all of my rooms just to kind of make them more complete, and this might also be one of the very few rooms that don't have a rug in it, because I really like to place rugs in Happy Home Designer as well. But yeah, definitely more of a school feel with a more official classroom vibe, with our lecturer standing over there and our students studying away. This room actually looks quite bare when I look around it, and I think it's just because it doesn't have a lot of stuff on the walls. But other than that, I think that it's a really nice classroom. Maybe it's missing something. I feel like it's one of those rooms again that I just need to go back to because I feel like it's missing something, but I have no idea what. Okay, so now that we are done with our school, let's move on to our next building over here. I think that this one is the cafe, because the one next to it is the shop. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, let's just go in and see what's inside. Okay, yeah, so this is my cafe. As you guys can see, it's kind of a small-ish room compared to the other ones, I think. And we have Opal here doing the cash register. We have Tangy and Julian and Butch and that other dog whose name I don't know enjoying some really great food. And yeah, I guess that's really it. There really isn't much to show in the cafe, if I'm honest. It's kind of a small room. But yeah, definitely really loving that. Ooh, also, guys, see this glass teapot here? Like, I don't really know if you guys can see it very clearly, but this one here that I'm circling, this is a new item in Happy Home Designer that I'm obsessed with. You guys will see this a lot in my Main Street designs because I had to have it in like every room I was designing. It is so pretty, and you can change the colors of it, like customize it, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I don't really have any other words to describe how much I love it. I just think it's so pretty. So yeah, look out for that in future rooms. But yeah, that's really it for my cafe. Okay, so this is my shop. This is the exterior I chose for it. To be honest, I think that the exterior looks nothing like the interior, which you guys are about to see right now. Brace yourself for the pink overload. So sometimes in Animal Crossing, I tend to go a little bit overboard when it comes to the color pink because I really like the color pink, and this is where you guys will see an example of that. This is just an entirely pink adorable store, and yeah, I just couldn't help myself. And look guys, there's that glass teapot over there again. right there. Can't you guys see I'm obsessed? But yeah, I don't really know what the theme of this store was. I think I was originally going for like a candy store type feel, but honestly, like it just looks like a really pink girly store. Not really much else to say about it. I don't know, I really love it. Like I said, I don't really know what the store is selling, but it's selling a lot of nice pretty things. And all the villagers seem to be loving it. And yeah, I guess that would be it. This is my store. Doesn't it look so pretty? So after coming out of the store, I think that it's only appropriate that we now travel across the bridge to our concert hall. So this was probably the second to last thing that I designed, because you have to design all the things in the lower half of Main Street first, I think, before you unlock this side and then the other side of Main Street. So yeah, without further ado, this is my concert hall. Let's go see who's performing today. Ooh, okay, so this is my concert hall, and there are some villagers performing today, whose names I do not know. But yeah, without further ado, let's just take a seat and listen to what they're performing. Let me just turn my DS volume up so you guys can hear better. Okay, so I think that it's really cute that the animals actually sing and play the instruments. I know that all they do is like stand next to it and press A. Like if I would and stood over here and pressed A, like I'm playing the instrument. But yeah, I don't really know where I was going with this concert hall room. To me, it's a little bit haphazard. Like the instruments have no real like order to them or anything. But I don't know. I remember designing this when I was on the train one day, and yeah, this is what came of it. I don't know. I like it. I think that it's really nice, and then the seating area is obviously really good too. And yeah, that would be my concert hall. I decided to go really classy with it, otherwise I would have done like a really like heavy rock metal band type thing, because there's like an option to do that too, but decided to go with the classic way because it fits in with the rest of my Main Street designs, which you guys will see in a minute. Onwards! So, after that wonderful concert hall performance, let us take a stroll down to the lower half of Main Street, where we will come across this pretty pink building, which I believe is my department store. Now, let us take a bet. What do you guys think will be on the inside of this pretty pink store? Do you think it'll be really pink again, or do you think it'll be something completely different? Let me know in the comments below. Or it doesn't matter because we're about to go in there right now. Ta-da! Okay, so it's not overly pink, which you guys might be surprised about, but yeah, this is the first room in the department store, which I think is supposed to be a reception type area. I don't really remember, but this is what mine looks like. And again, you guys can see the two glass teapots over here, which have been customized. One is pink and one is blue. Again, totally obsessed. I think they're so adorable. And yeah, so this is a long room, which has really fancy things over here in their display cases. And we have a counter at the front where Pecan is standing behind there. She's so small you can barely see her, just her eyes over there. So yeah, again, like I said, it's like a little like reception area, which is why I put the tea and stuff there, just so villagers could chill. Can't really buy anything here. But yeah, on to the shops. So this is the first shop, which I think I was going for an accessories type shop. As you guys can see, like you have the handbag, you have the diamond ring, which by the way I think is really pretty. Again, another addition to Happy Home Designer items. Definitely loving it. We have anchovy here at the back with the cash register. We have a fancy painting on the wall. We have presents. We have jewelry. We just have all the accessories going on in this store. One thing I will say about this though is that it's quite a small room, so it's really hard to move around. But yeah, I guess you guys can sort of get the full effect. But yeah, moving on to our other shop. Okay, so this is the shop on the other side of the reception room thing, and this time it is a clothes store. As you guys can see, there's a lot of pretty dresses and skirts and things. This is very much a female department store, which I don't think I was going for, but at the same time I kind of was. I just think that it's a very girly store. Very high end. I didn't mean to discriminate that way. It's kind of just the way it turned out, and these are the dresses that I picked because I thought they were nice. So I don't know, maybe I should update it, make it a unisex department store, because there are so many villagers here of different genders, so I really shouldn't discriminate like this. But this is the way my room turned out. Again, with the chandeliers. I'm obsessed with the chandeliers. You guys will see them everywhere, as well as that glass teapot. So yeah, this is the upstairs to my department store, and this is a little cafe, because if there's one thing that I've learned from Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, it is that Japan really loves their food related Animal Crossing items and really loves their Animal Crossing themed food rooms, because I've designed a lot of them. So yeah, definitely any excuse to have food related items in a room, Animal Crossing will give you. If that even makes sense. Basically, Animal Crossing is made in Japan. Japan really love their food. A lot of food related items in Animal Crossing. So yeah, this is my little dining area in the department store. I kind of made it like a little tea room type thing, because again, you guys can see the glass teapots. This one's yellow, and then there's one on the other side as well, which is red, again for symmetry. Also, little cupcakes, which have the most adorable designs. I don't know if you guys can see very well just how pretty these designs are for the cupcakes, but I absolutely love them. I think they're really adorable. And then there's some more over here. Again, super adorable. And then there's like little drinks over here, which again are customizable, so they look really great. And this is like a full little 360 sweep of the room. Really nothing else to it, just a bunch of Regal furniture with some food, but very high class. So that was my department store. Now moving on to our next building, which is, the offices. So this is probably the most boring building in the entire Main Street. Like all of my other buildings are like very regal or very girly and pink, which you guys will definitely see. But this is definitely probably the most dull looking one, because it's a lot of grey inside. But you know what? We still gotta go in because it's part of Main Street. So let's go. So these are my offices. As you guys can see, everyone gets their own little cubicle. Yes, I might have went a little bit overboard on the dividers, but you know, whatever. Really love them. And yeah, I have like 4 different little cubicles, which I was really happy about, because you know, everyone in the offices have their own little cubicle, and all the villagers are working hard. And I think that's Blue Bear, who's the head of the office, at the desk there. We have some file cabinets over here. We have our uniforms. We also have a whiteboard over here for meetings, an office plant, because they always have plants in offices, some ceiling fans, and again with the lights, can't get enough of the lights. And yeah, so I really like this room. I think it's very corporal, very serious. Moving on to upstairs. Woo! Okay, so up here we have our meeting room. Again, it's a room I really love. We have our villagers here having a real strategic meeting. We have some coffee, we have some file cabinets, we have another plant. I really love this room. I really like how it came together. The only thing that might look out of place in here is probably the rug. As you guys can see, it definitely doesn't really fit in with the room, but I don't know. I feel like there needed to be a rug under the meeting table, so this is the only one that really fit. And yeah, it might look out of place, but I thought it was kind of funky. And yeah, like I said, I just felt like the room needed a rug, and that was like the only one that I think would fit there that looked kind of decent. Hopefully I can unlock a different rug and change it, because it definitely does look out of place the more that I look at it. But you know what? doesn't matter. It's still a really fab meeting room. Alright, so I came out of my office and I discovered that you can zoom out on Main Street. Ooh, look at that. You learn something new every day. I just accidentally hit the little like arrow buttons and it changed the camera. So that's some fun facts for you guys. You can zoom out a little bit and zoom in on Main Street. Couldn't do that before. Anyway, moving on. This is our next building we're going to look at. It is a boutique. Which in the game they say it's a shop again, but mine's a boutique because I designed it that way. So yeah, let's go in. As you guys can see, this is another place where I kind of went overboard with the pink again. Again, it sells feminine clothes. It's a very feminine area. I'm really sorry that my Main Street is very girly, but you know what? I'm a girly girl. I like the design. Anyway, so over here we have our clothes, which I think is really nice. And then over here, past the dividers, which by the way, again, really loving these dividers. I think they're really pretty. We have a hair salon where villagers be getting their hair did. They also sell some makeup over here, which is really nice with the pink mirrors. Like I said, a very, very girly shop, and I didn't really intend it to go that way, but then it did. And yeah, again with the lights. This shop probably has the most lights I've ever put in a shop ever, but I really like these like studio lights, and I felt like we needed them to go all the way around the room like that. So definitely a little bit of a light overload, but I think they're pretty, so yeah. And that would be my shop. Again, not much else to show, just a lot of pink. Moving on to our second to last building on this Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Main Street tour, which is such a mouthful to say. This is our restaurant, which looks very nice on the outside. It's very white, it's very classy. I really love the way that it's like a corner design. I don't really know, I thought that was really cool. Okay. Anyway, on to the inside. Woo, so as you guys can see, I feel like this is sort of mimicking the cafe design that I had, especially with the dividers, because I really love my dividers. If I move my person over here, you guys can get a better look at the food. And again, another glass teapot. Let me know in the comments below how many glass teapots I used, because there's a lot. So yeah, again with the Animal Crossing food items, you guys can see a lot more of them here because I decided to add every food item that they had in this restaurant. So there's not really a set type of food that this restaurant sells, just kind of sells all types of food because I thought, you know what, why not? And then over here we have our salad bar and our little dessert thing. Sort of zoom out there like this, you guys can see the whole room a lot better. I think that is really pretty. Again, a really classy design. All the villagers are enjoying their meals. And yeah. Ooh, okay, so this is our kitchen. This is another room that I really love just because of, I guess, just the items that they provided for the kitchen. Like, it's a pretty small area, but I was able to fit a lot in. As you guys can see, all of the chefs working away. And yeah, again, more food items. I swear, so many Animal Crossing food items, but I love it. And we have our lobsters over here. We have a mop. Just, you know, your typical kitchen things and your animals working away. Really great space. So, moving on to our very last stop on this Main Street tour, we have our hotel. Again, this is one of the exteriors that I really love. I think that is so pretty. I chose the purple, like, sort of regal one. And yeah, let's go inside. So this is my hotel lobby. Again, you guys can sort of see the symmetry there. I really love the symmetry of this. I think it's really pretty. And we have our check-in desk there with, I think that's Kit there behind the counter, looking pretty swag. Really pretty room, really regal, really fancy. Okay, moving on, we have our 2 hotel rooms. So this is hotel room number 1. I wonder who's staying here. Ooh, Panchetti is staying here. She was one of my amiibo cards. If you guys watched my Happy Home Designer unboxing, then you know she was one of my amiibo cards. And yeah, keeping up with the regal theme of this hotel, this room is regal themed. Thought it was really nice. I kind of do wish that we got bigger rooms for the hotel rooms, because I really wanted to add more to this. I feel like I just wanted to do so much more with the space. I'm not sure what exactly I wanted to do with the space, but I definitely did want to add more to it. So yeah, that's my first hotel room. This is my second hotel room. Who's staying here? Ooh, I don't actually know the name of this bunny. Oh, wait, no, that's Carmen. Oh, yeah, I actually designed a house for her not that long ago. So this is Carmen, and she's staying in our princess suite. As you guys can see, it's very blue, very princessy. I thought it was really pretty. And I actually like this room a lot more than the other one, and I'm not really sure why. I just feel like there's a lot more in this room compared to the other one. Definitely really love it. Again, I got to use that divider thing, which I really love, and I got to add a little hot tub. Definitely thought that this room was really pretty, and definitely one of my favorites. And the final room that I'm going to show you guys is again another food related room. So this is the food area for the hotel. And I actually kind of had a little bit of a theme going on here. I tried to make it like a buffet type of thing, and I accentuated that by having all these food items at the side. Like you have your desserts, and then you have like these food things that you can take from, and a salad bar as well. And then I think each table of food also had a theme. Like I tried to make it like a lunch, breakfast, and dinner type thing. Like over here at this full table of villagers, we have like our breakfast related items, and then over here is like our dinner related items, and then we have lunch related items over here. I don't really know how well that came across, but that's like what I was going for in my head, and I think it turned out well. We have just some desserts over here, and then over here in the corner is, yeah, that's right, more glass teapots. This is probably the most glass teapots I've ever had in a room. But I told you guys, they are so pretty. Like, look at all of them. We have like the red one, the green one, the pink one, and the blue one. I also wanted to have the yellow one, but there was no room for that. But like, you know, had to have all the pretty colors in the corner. Mainly just because there was space there in the corner and I wanted to put something in it. And I was like, what am I going to put in there? Oh yeah, glass teapots. Because I'm obsessed, guys. It's a serious problem. But yeah, that is the dining area of the hotel. Again, I think this room's really pretty. I may have used one too many chandeliers, but you know what? Again, that's up to you guys. That's your interpretation. And so that would bring us to the end of my Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Main Street tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments below what your favorite building of mine was. I know that all of mine tend to follow the same theme. They were either like super pink or girly, or very like regal and classy with the chandeliers. So yeah, I might have gone overboard with that, but I still really liked all my designs. And if you guys want to check out more of my Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer designs, then you guys can follow me on my Animal Crossing Tumblr. I post a lot of photos there of all of the villager houses I design, as well as all of the things that you've seen in Main Street today. So if you guys want to follow my blog, then there will be a link to that in the description below. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Classes have officially begun, and I've just been thrown in the deep end with my course. So for those of you who don't know, I am studying software engineering at university.